Holy crap! I'm back! Was that a pig flying out the window? Good evening YouTube, it is Mighty Grimlock and I have returned after a bit of a hiatus. I've been in moving house limbo basically. I've been homeless for about 3 months and finally got a house, and this is my new home and I'm very pleased with it. I just hope I remember how everything works. What does this button do again? Nah. So possibly the biggest fashion faux pas since The Rock and Miley Cyrus turned up to an event wearing the same outfit. The awesome new R.I.D. Grimlock turned up to the annual Robo Dino party sporting a swish new colour scheme, only to bump into Mega Dragonzord in the toilets. So Grimlock, not one to be outshone by an inarticulate piece of non-transforming plastic, immediately went home and changed into Age of Extinction Grimlock's colour scheme instead. And the result is the frankly stupendous R.I.D. Gold Armour Grimlock. Yes, it's Wave 4 of Robots in Disguise and the repaints are upon us. Grimlock's new dino clothes are particularly reminiscent of the Age of Extinction Grimlock, as I've already said, all dark gold and grey. And somewhat oddly for a repaint, he actually boasts less paint apps than the original. But I actually had to count them up to make sure, and it's quite a close run race. One particularly interesting paint app in dino mode is his eyes. Not only are they now red as opposed to blue, but the red actually now fills the whole socket rather than just the pupil. I can't say if this was done deliberately, or if Grimmy just forgot to wash his hands after he'd been chopped in chilies. Been there, done that, like. Oh. The overall effect is pretty cool though. You get this really mean looking face with red nasty eyes. Like it. Other than the obvious colour changes, there's literally been no change to the mould at all, which means we still retains his gimmick. And rather unfortunately, he still has those terrifying knee-stroke elbow joints. Now this is what it's all about. I mean seriously, the only reason you're buying this mould is for this, for the bot mode repaint. It is stunning. In what can only be described as absolute magic, the Age of Extinction style Dinobot mode gives way to this G1 inspired bot mode, which is just... It's pure genius. Very clever. Grimmy also has a brand new head sculpt, which is all faceplate and red visor, and he looks pretty mean like. He's not a million miles away from the Maximum Dinobots version of him. Yeah, I have to say, this new stroke old colour scheme is floating my boat like. This is pretty special. There are some minor nitpicks though. The paint he's got on the claws for Dino mode doesn't carry over the claws on his arm in Robot mode, which is a bit of a shame. It's just all grey. And I mean, this is proper nitpicking, but I would have quite liked to see these grey circle things coloured in a bit like on this one. Did I mention the head sculpt though? So basically this version of the mould comes with all the same pros and cons as the original version. There's been no changes to it other than the paint and the head sculpt. Having said that, it's an utterly fantastic mould in the first place, with a very clever transformation. If you haven't already got this one, or you're a bit like me and you're a massive Grimlock fan, or you just fancy this one anyway, just buy it. I don't know what I'm trying to tell you here, just buy it, it's awesome. How do I finish a video again? Bloody hell, I've forgotten how to sign off. Right, that's the end of my video. No. See you next time. No, that's not how I did it. Bye!